Most people might assume that Apple or even Canadian business Bluesound are Sonos' primary competitors in the home audio market. Denon, a Japanese manufacturer, is also competing, and it has followed in Sonos' footsteps with its home speaker line. Denon's response to Sonos' hegemony in the home is the Home series of speakers. How do those two speakers compare to one another now that the Californian business has unveiled the Era 100? Before, the Denon Home 150 would have faced off against the Sonos One. When the Denon Home 150 was first introduced, it intentionally strove to be the more expensive option, positioning itself as a high-end wireless speaker with high-res audio capability. When the Home 150 was introduced, it was typically $20 more expensive. Customers will now have to pay more for the Era 100, about $50 more than the Sonos One, and $30 more than the Home 150, though not in a way that's beneficial for them. As a result, the Denon is suddenly more affordable than Sonos without having to do anything. A stereo driver setup is one of the changes Sonos made to the Era 100. From our limited experience with the speaker, this led to a larger soundstage and listening position sweet spot. The Home 150's ability to exclusively produce sound in mono-channel provides it the unique ability to distribute sound in extremely specific directions. In order to have the optimum performance, you practically had to be seated directly in front of the speaker, but with the Era 100, you have more flexibility in choosing where to sit in relation to the speaker. Several wireless speakers have improved their capabilities by adding intelligence, which has made them a more adaptable set of speakers. One of the first smart speaker manufacturers to adopt the concept was Sonos, which later added Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa to its feature set. Denon updated its home speakers to include built-in microphone capability for Alexa and Google. Both Denon and Sonos speakers have voice activation for hands-free operation, and you can opt to turn off the microphones for discretion. Sonos won't be supporting Google Assistant on its Era speakers, but it does include Sonos Voice Control to help with hands-free control of music playback. Giancarlo Esposito of Breaking Bad and The Mandalorian fame is the voice actor for it, if you reside in France or USA. With its Era line of products, Sonos has adopted a more sustainable stance in this expanding era of environmentally responsible appearance. The speaker itself is composed of post-consumer recycled plastic, the packaging may be disposed of in the recycling rubbish, and a new sleek feature has helped to reduce energy use. The Era 100 has also been created with serviceability in mind, using screws to allow for easier disassembly and repair, which may be even more intriguing if you prefer to figure out how things operate. If you know what you're doing and the speaker stops working, you could probably fix it yourself. Due to a sealed construction, the Denon Home 150 does not have that option. Using both speakers together makes it simple to build a wireless home theater sound system. The Home Soundbar 550 in the case of Denon and the DSW-1H subwoofer or the Beam Gen 2 and Sub Mini in the case of Sonos can be paired with a pair of Denon or Sonos speakers. By including them as back speakers, you'll get a larger, more broader soundscape that fills in the space behind you. It goes without saying that you cannot use the Era 100 with a Denon soundbar or vice versa. That sort of mixing between the speakers is not intended. What do you think of the new speakers? Write your opinion in the comments below. Have a nice day, and luck is definitely on your side.